I launched a yarn business completely from scratch, all by myself. And it went pretty well. But now I have over 150 orders to pack in less than a week. So let's do it together. Hi, by the way, my name is Bennett and welcome to my channel, Loose Ends. I run a sustainable crochet fashion brand here in Montreal. And recently, as I just mentioned, I have a yarn brand now too. So if you like crochet content or small business content or just like a cool person living their life trying to grow a brand, please consider subscribing because I'm giving you all that you need. If you missed my last video, we went through the entire process from start to finish of launching this entire yarn brand. Launch day went surprisingly well. Within my first day of sales, I received over 150 orders from all across the world. And with this being a one-person show, this is quite a lot to handle. But that's why I'm here to share it all with you guys. The highs, the lows, everything in between of what it's really like to run this small business all by myself. Also, I'm gonna say it now because I'm gonna get a lot of comments about this. If you're looking to buy Loose Ends yarn, first of all, thank you so much. But if you're looking for the restock, it'll be here by the end of September, I hope. So look around for that. So come along with me as I pack all these orders for my small business. Okay, one of the very first orders today was someone based in Montreal and they asked if they could pick it up today. I said, why not? Everything's already ready, so that's good. Let's put it together. They got 2 skeins of eggshell, which is one of my favorites, 6 skeins of black, classic, can't go wrong, and a 12mm crochet hook. Not the best planning on my part, but I actually ran out of bigger bags during my market this weekend. I do have boxes though, so maybe I'll put it in a box. Every Loose Ends yarn order gets a little thank you card. It just has some care instructions and all of my socials on the back. And of course, can't forget the stickers. These are from Sticker App and the designs are by my graphic designer, Sid. There's a little yarny there and one of the bodies. Okay, I'm gonna pack this up now. Alright, moving on to my second order. This one's also for pickup. It just so worked out that these 2 people reached out to me like right away, asking when they could pick up, so I figured I would just pack them now with you guys while we're here. I was able to print out their packing slip using my thermal printer, which is gonna come in very handy when I'm packing all of your orders. By this point right now, it is 2 o'clock and I think we're at like 150 orders. This is insane. So this will be really good. It says their name, their shipping address, and it says everything they ordered. So all I have to do is look at the names of the colors and correspond them to, on my laptop, my spreadsheet. Every color has a number. So for example, they ordered 2 sun, and on here, I look up the word sun, and I see that it's number 8. And then I can go to my yarn wall. I already know what this color is, but right here, I wrote on the back of each label. If you could see that, it says number 8, very small. And that's all I have to do. We have 2 wine. I already know which one this is. One of my favorites. 2 dew. Let's see what dew is. Dew is 29. Yes. 2 of the dew color. We have 1 denim and 2 white. Denim is 32. There's 1 denim and 2 white. Perfect. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see what everyone's orders are and how they color schemed everything. Like these are just screaming summer to me. This is so perfect. So what I'm gonna do is just keep this all together and then I'll keep the packing slip with it. And then I get to add my thank you card to every order and a couple stickers. This order is for Sarah, so I'm just gonna write her name on the back. And then I can pull a couple stickers. We got Yarny here. And then I'll give her as well one of the little bodies carrying a dust bag. Alright, so I can keep that all together. I need to find a place to put these now. This is truly a wild experience, and just watching my business grow so quickly before my eyes is insane. On one hand, I'm like, oh my god, I'm in disbelief. There's no way I am where I am. And on the other hand, I'm like, no, yeah, that makes total sense. I've put in all these hours, I put in all this hard work, and so I don't know, I'm just thinking. Amidst the chaos of this launch, running my business, selling out of my yarn, you might be wondering how I'm doing it all by myself. Honestly, I wonder that too sometimes. But in reality, it's because I've learned to work smarter, not harder. In other words, I have found ways to streamline my admin work to save me time and focus on my business. One of these ways is through email campaigns, which if you run a small business, you know how important these can be. As you guys might know, and you see on this channel, I am constantly trying to upgrade my business, make it better and better for you guys. So I've started to use OmniSend, and I want to share it with you all. OmniSend is an email marketing platform service, and I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. OmniSend connects to your online store, whatever it may be, in just a few clicks. Plus, they have 24/7 customer support, so there's always someone there to help you with any questions or problems that may come up. Email automations are honestly such a game changer for a small business, and no one really talks about it. 1 in 3 people that click on an email automation will actually go on to buy something. So that's just more money in your pocket. And I want to show you guys one of my favorite automations, which is the abandoned cart feature. So with OmniSend, your emails are fully customizable. So you can set up a workflow and you choose how many emails to send to the customer, when to send them, things like that. And then your work is done. Basically, you make the email once, set up the automation, and then you just sit back and watch the orders come in. Okay, now this is one of the emails that I have created. So this is my welcome email. Basically, when you sign up on my website for my email campaign, this is the email that you would get. Still a work in progress, so bear with me, but I've just been playing around with some of the features. But I've also added other things like a find your style button, and I can customize this text to whatever I want. Let's say shop now. It's really whatever you want. And the best part is when you integrate with your website, you can add your own products, so it saves so much time and it's so easy. And if you're feeling like adding a little bit extra, you can go to add elements and just explore everything that they have. So if you're looking to upgrade your business and drive more sales, OmniSend is the way to go. Customers can see $68 in sales from every $1 they spend on OmniSend. If you're ready to try it out, you can click the link in the description or scan my QR code right here on screen and use my code LOOSENDS for 30% off your first 3 months with OmniSend. Okay, let's get back to packing these orders. pack this order together because there's a total of 17 balls of yarn in this. It's going to Australia and it's for Chelsea Lee. Thank you, Chelsea Lee. Okay, let's work this out. So we're starting with 2 cactus. That's already wrong. 1 cactus. So we're gonna start with 1 cactus. And we have 2 caramel, 2 butter, 2 charcoal, 2 baby, 2 lavender, 2 wine, 2 stone, and 2 pine. Okay, this order is huge. I'm gonna need one of my bigger boxes. Majority of my orders were like around 4 to 6 skeins or so. So 17 skeins is quite a lot. Here, I'm gonna move you guys so you can see better. I feel like I'm showing you all my secrets right now. Okay, let's put some paper in. Yay, it all fits perfectly. And that looks so satisfying. Oh my god. Okay, I need to take a picture of this. Okay, I'm just gonna add another paper on top just to keep it all safe. As you saw, I'm gonna put a thank you card in here and I'm gonna add some stickers. It's probably the biggest order I've got, so I'm gonna put one of each sticker in there. And of course, to finish it all off, I'm gonna add my yarny tape. This is from Vistaprint, by the way. So it may or may not be 11 o'clock right now at night. Yeah, I'm still here because I really wanted to finish at least some of the orders. And I mean, I kind of accomplished that. Here, take a look at this. That's my workshop table. You might be thinking, okay, wow, like good job, that's a lot. That's my floor. Yeah. So these are all the Canadian orders. This is maybe about just under half of all the orders that I got. Yeah, this looks insane. Also, don't worry, I just mopped my floors like a couple days ago and they're very clean, so don't worry about that. This looks crazy. That looks crazy. This is a wild ride. I've said it so many times before on YouTube, but I need help. I need to hire someone ASAP because this is not sustainable. I need some sleep. I'm gonna go home now and then I have to be back here for at least 10 a.m. because I have some pickup orders to do. These are the pickup orders over here. Nothing crazy. There's maybe 10, not even, so it's not too bad. I basically send everyone an email before they pick up so they have to confirm the time that they're coming, which helps my brain a little bit, just know when to expect people. You can like see my brain shutting down as I speak. Yeah, I need to go home. I will see you guys tomorrow. And just like that, it's a new day. Today is Thursday, so it's been, is it Thursday? It is Thursday, and so it has been 2 days since early access, 1 day since launch. Launch, as expected yesterday, didn't really go crazy because there wasn't much left. I think I'm down to 2, maybe 3 colors left. If you guys are still looking, there's probably some still left on the website. I think I have white and peach, which are really cute, honestly. I made like a nice wedding bag with the white one, so I'd recommend it myself. But as you saw last night, the space looks insane. I don't even know how to feel, but I got a little folding table, so that's gonna help with like 2 orders maybe, or maybe I'll pack the orders on there. I have a lot of work to do. I also have wholesale orders to fulfill. Like right now I have 4 wholesale orders pending. I won't lie, I won't even try and hide it. I am overwhelmed right now, and that's okay. It ebbs and flows, but it's okay. Just gotta get my sleep and take care of myself and eat well, and all will be good. This too shall pass. Okay, putting my head down, let's put some music on, let's get to work and pack these orders. Okay, I feel like I finally have somewhat of a decent setup. I'm actually really happy with this, and it's relieving a lot of the stress that I have right now. There was actually a unit in my building who's moving out, so they were doing like a clean out sale, so I just picked up this table like literally this morning. And I have my order cart here, which has my thank you card, stickers, my stamp, and then on here I have my packing tape, a little pen, and then I have my shipping labels here. So basically I'll just like, whatever shipping labels on top, I can see the order number and the customer's name. I'll look it up on my phone, on my Squarespace app, and then it tells me exactly what they ordered. And then over here, I have my cart, which is where I put my finished orders. And then right beside it, just off camera, I have all of my shipping boxes. So it's kind of just like a one-stop shop. I'm gonna be here for a couple hours, so I might as well make it comfy, I guess. And then all of the orders, which I laid out last night, are behind me. Every single order on camera because they all just look so good together. But I really wanted to show this one because I love the colors that they chose. This is going to Annie in, okay, I don't know how to pronounce this, don't shade me, Longueuil in Quebec. Annie in Quebec, I'll say that. So we're starting with 2 flamingo and 2 white here. We have 2 orange. I only got 6 of these, so this one went quick. Okay, and then we have 2 jade and 2 stone. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I have my air conditioner on because it is a hot day in Montreal. I'm gonna give it a stamp, my Loose Ends logo, grab a thank you card, and like I said, this is for Annie. I'm gonna write her name on there. And then since it's a bigger order, I'm gonna give a few stickers. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10, so we need a 12 box. I basically just figured out my sizing for the boxes. These are all from Uline, by the way. Figured out my sizing by measuring kind of every 6 skeins. So like I would put 6 skeins out, and let's say someone bought 6, then they get this box that fits 6 perfectly. This one fits 12 perfectly, so any range between 6 and 12 skeins is gonna go in this box. Alright, now we can put our paper in. Okay, it's hard to show you, but hopefully you can kind of see in there. It looks great and very colorful. And as always, we have our thank you card and stickers going in. Close this up, get my tape in there. And we have our shipping label. And there we go. Oh my gosh, this cart is getting way too full. And you can also probably see all the orders on the ground behind me too. Damn. It's Friday. Yay. Hi guys, it is currently 12 o'clock on Friday. This week has flown by. As you can imagine, there is lots to do and just not enough time to do it. I ended up leaving before the sun went down yesterday though, so that's a win. That is a win. I don't think that's gonna happen today or tomorrow or Sunday though. Ugh. I'm probably about a third of the way through of all my orders, which is nice. I have a delivery truck coming to pick up most of the Canadian ones today. Thankfully, the post office is closed on Saturday and Sunday, which is nice in this situation for me because it gives me 2 extra days. So over the weekend, I'm gonna be here packing all the US and international orders. Once all the packages are out of the space, I'll feel so much relief because right now they're just taunting me over there. And I know people are so excited and I just don't want to make people wait any longer. But I also have to remind myself that like this is a bleep ton of work for one person. I think I've talked about it a little bit this week, but for some reason, I really don't know why. Almost all of my wholesale clients are reaching out asking for a restock, which is amazing. This is a great problem to have. It's just when it rains, it pours kind of thing. Like I think I'm at 5 or 6 right now. And considering all my yarn just sold out, like, what do I do? What do I do? No, but actually, I thought ahead. Thank God. Thank you, past Bennett, because I thought ahead and set aside basically all of the colors that I'll need to fulfill my own orders. So with trying to keep my website stocked for regular customers and now also having this stuff available for my wholesale clients, I just want to make sure I have enough. But again, I think first priority is getting all these yarn shipments out, and then I can move on to crocheting again. Then hopefully we can chill for a sec, because this has been a hectic year. I'm really trying to go to Vancouver at some point this summer, and then I also usually visit home for a couple weeks. If you guys don't know, I lived in Vancouver for 4 years. I did school there. And then I grew up in Toronto, or near Toronto, basically. I have a little bit of home in each of those, especially Toronto, because that's where my family is. And now I live in Montreal, and this is gonna become a new home as well. So I'm trying to set aside a time to book maybe a week or 2. For one thing, I'm not good at committing to trips or plans or commitments in general. So it's really hard for me to just sit down and like think of a date 2-3 months in advance and be like, okay, yeah, that'll work. You know, like, especially that I build my own schedule, it's just so hard to see like what might come up or what might not. I don't know. Second thing is work. Again, I don't know what it's gonna be like in July or August is kind of when I'm thinking of booking the trips. But I think I just have to remind myself that like, to an extent, this is all self-inflicted. And like, if for whatever reason, I just wanted to stop doing this, essentially I could. It's just, I feel a lot of pressure having like these stores, or like when I get orders, or now with the yarn business, it feels like my work, it feels like other people are depending on my work, which just is a great feeling, but it's also very stressful. So again, I just need to remind myself that like work will come and go. That is not the meaning of life. And I just need to slow down, book the vacation, because God knows I need it. Anyways, like I said, it is about 12 o'clock, just after. So I'm gonna have some lunch. I was running errands this morning, so I actually just got into the studio. And I picked up some lunch. This is from Spirulina. They're like a local Montreal chain. It's kind of like a health food, like freshy kind of thing, but better. So I got like a sesame salad with some tofu in there. I'm gonna drink my orange cream bubbly. I think this is new and it's so good. Oh wait, ready? ASMR. Oh. Or not. Okay. Still great. It's all over me, but it's still great. I've had to order takeout a lot because I've had just no time to cook and do groceries. Okay, I'm gonna eat my lunch. Okay, we just finished lunch and now we have a bit of a deadline because I booked a delivery truck for 3-4 o'clock-ish. I currently have a lot of packages. This is completely full. And then also behind me here, you can see there's like 20 packages there. But that's not all, because we have all these still to do. There's maybe about like 15, 20 more orders in this. So I'd love to get these done, send off as many packages as possible before the weekend. Let's lock in. I feel like I've said that so much in this video, but that is the vibe right now. Update, it is like 4:30 right now. Unfortunately, the delivery driver has not come yet, so hopefully they get here tonight. I don't know. But I finished all of my international orders and I wanted to show you. Ta-da! Definitely nowhere near the amount of Canadian orders, and that is due to the fact that international shipping is almost like triple, if not quadruple the price. It's crazy. Thank you to all of the international orders because I know shipping is not always the most accessible, but I just really appreciate that you guys are able to spend your money on Loose Ends Yarn. I greatly appreciate that so much. And if you aren't able to, that's totally fine too. Like if you're just watching this video and giving it a thumbs up, that is amazing in my books, honestly. So anything is appreciated. Wild that Loose Ends Yarn is going all over the world. We're international, baby. Okay, this is me bringing all of my packages down to the loading dock, only to realize that the delivery driver never showed up and I wasted my time. Lol. Happy Saturday, guys. Normal me would turn off my air conditioner to film this clip, but honestly, we're keeping it real because it is so hot today that I just need it on at all times. Anyways, so if you can see behind me, I still have tons of packages, and that is because the carrier didn't end up coming last night. Which is unfortunate because I really want to get those packages off and sent out to all of my Canada orders. But alas, they will go out on Monday and we all will live. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'm putting pressure on myself, but honestly I just have to let it go because it's out of my control at this point, so sure, whatever. I wanted to show you what all of the Canadian orders looked like in the same room. Yeah. So on the floor here, I have the remainder of them. I think there's maybe like 10 on the floor there. So on Monday, I will have all of these to go off, all of these, and everything in this basket thing here. And now, like I said, it is the weekend, which gives me a couple days to finish up all of these orders. So today we're moving on to the US and international orders. But for the US, I just counted and there's about 55, 60 or so. So the goal today is to get all of those done because tomorrow I have to get back to regular life, get back to crocheting, get back to filming other stuff, and hopefully, maybe having some free time. A girl can dream. I'm tired, but I'm not stressed anymore, which is good. It's very good. It's a lot of work, but I'm kind of just like, it's gonna get done. You know what I mean? So, I'm happy I'm not stressed. Telling myself that. I've gotten to my last US order, at least for now. There's a couple like here and there that I have to fill in. But just look at my yarn shelf. It's so bare. This is crazy. Literally the only color I have left is white. It's still on the website, don't be shy. But yeah, it's a good indicator for my next shipment of just knowing like what's popular and what's not. I mean, it's hard because everything sold out, so I don't exactly know what was the most popular, but I get a sense and I can kind of look at like the first few orders that came in, what people got the quickest and what went the quickest. Just keeping a lot in mind for my next shipment as I continue to learn and grow this new endeavor, business endeavor. But let's pack our last orders together. This is going to Hope in Texas, in the US. And they got 5 of the charcoal, 4 black. Hope just cleared me out of the charcoal. 11 skeins, so I need a 12 skein box. Here we go, just gonna tape this up. Alright, our box. I know you guys have seen me do this like 100 times by now in this single video, but I myself love watching packaging videos. So I'm just trying to get as much content as I can. Okay, all our yarn is in. Let's make a thank you card. And like I said, this is for Hope. I'm gonna include a Yarny sticker, this guy here, and this guy holding the desk bag. Yay! Oh my god, that is all of these US orders done. There's gonna be a few more because I printed these labels on Wednesday, I think. So since then I've gotten a few more orders. But I'm gonna print the shipping labels and then it'll filter them out and I'll just see what's left and I'll do those. Yay! Hello guys, I do not remember the last clip I filmed, but it is now Monday. It's like 3:30. I'm currently waiting for my delivery driver to show up to take all of my Canadian packages. Now that I've packaged them all up, I wanted to show you what it looks like because it is crazy in here. Yeah, so this is as tall as me, if not taller. This is obviously full, and then behind this are even more packages. So yeah, honestly, I'm really excited to get these out, but I think I'm even more excited to just have my space back. The goal for today is to get these all cleared out and sent off, and then tomorrow I have all of my US packages going off, which are currently scattered all on this side of my studio. I do have all of the shipping labels printed though, here. So what I'm gonna do now while I wait for the driver is get all of these boxes closed up, taped up, with their shipping labels on, and then they'll be good to go tomorrow. I feel like I always have to say how grateful I am that this is a scenario because honestly, like, Bennett 2 years ago could never have imagined this, but honestly, Bennett like 6 months ago wouldn't have imagined this. But it comes at a cost, and that cost is my time and my energy. I'm tired. I'm very tired and I'm excited for a break, even though I'm not really getting one because, as you know, I'm back to wholesale orders, but at least I know this stress of like having all these packages in here will be lifted in a couple days from now. Mark my words, on the next restock for Loose Ends Yarn, I'm going to have an employee dedicated to packing orders because I could easily take a week off just to catch up on sleep from all this. Anyways, all the US orders are packed. La la la. Look at all that. I think in total there's maybe about like 50 packages. But good news, all of my Canada orders were picked up, so it looks a little bit better, a little more like normal over here on this side. It's just this side. But all the US orders are getting picked up tomorrow, I hope. If not, the rest will be picked up on Wednesday. And I'm done packing them, so that's a relief. I just have to get them out the door and then we'll be good to go. Hopefully everything goes off without a hitch. I'm probably jinxing it as I say that, but what can you do? You guys, it has been crazy, but thank you for following me on this journey. Truly never thought I would be here. I know I keep saying that, but oh my gosh. Amidst the fatigue and the stress and the aggravation and all of that, I'm still looking at the gratitude and it's just overflowing. Like, I'm so grateful for all of your support, everything that I've done, all of my hard work. I'm just grateful for it all. It's just hard right now when I could easily sleep for like 24 hours. But you always gotta look on the bright side. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to leave a comment and let me know what you wanna see from me on this channel because it has been a chaotic May and beginning of June, and I'm just curious like what you guys wanna see next. More vlogs, more behind the scenes, something in particular, a Q&A. I don't know. I just really want to know what you guys want to see, and I know that there's a lot of new people here watching, so thank you for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing because it really helps my channel out. And I love crochet, and I love all of you, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.